See.
You may be seated. Good morning. Welcome to the 8th grade celebration. My name is Audrey Jefferson, and I will be your MC for today's celebration. Before we begin, please silence your cell phones and any other noise-making device. You are welcome to take pictures throughout the celebration. Make sure that you are considerate of those around you. This event is being live streamed via Zoom for those who cannot be here in person. Keep in mind that it is being recorded and be aware of the cameras that are set up. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy our celebration of our rising ninth grade. Please welcome Ariana Smith and Anjali Barrett for welcome and overview.
Good morning, Griffin families. My name is Ariana Smith. I am Student Council Vice President. I started the school year virtual and later changed to face-to-face instruction. This year has been a very unusual experience, but I have persevered despite all of the challenges throughout the school year. While some of our students may excel in virtual instruction, I found myself struggling virtually. I came to realize that face-to-face instruction is the better option for me to retain all of the information that I was learning. I am grateful to my mother for supporting my decision to return to face-to-face instruction. Also, I appreciate all the hard work and effort of our teachers, administrators, counselors, coaches, and the overall staff have shown throughout this stressful year, especially having to put up with us. In closing, this school year has really taught me how to be flexible and adapt to many changes that may occur in life, and is preparing me for the future. I'm so grateful to be a part of the Griffin family. My years here have been amazing, and I'm going to miss being in this school. Thank you for your attention, and have a wonderful day.
Good morning, Griffins. We did it. We survived 3 years in Beaufort Middle School. I'm Anjali Vergella, the Secretary of Student Council this year. I can't believe that 3 years in Beaufort Middle School passed by so quickly. I have been virtual this entire year. Being virtual is very different for me. It definitely took some getting used to. Even though it has been crazy, I was able to survive online learning with the help of my parents, friends, teachers, and classmates, and everyone who's a part of Beaufort Middle School. There are some times that being virtual is difficult, such as not being with friends and not being able to see my teachers face to face when I learn. I didn't let being virtual stop me though. I still participated in what I love, such as Student Council and National Junior Honor Society. Even though I am virtual, I did not feel like I was behind the screen. My teachers and classmates made me feel like I was right there with them in the classroom. So for that, I love Beaufort Middle School and I love being with Griffin. Thank you.
Please welcome Abby McMurray for pledge and national anthem.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, please remove your hats and stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
We will now have Johanna Laney for introduction and recognition.
Good morning. My name is Johanna, and I have the pleasure of introducing our eighth grade teachers. We ask that you would hold your applause to the end. Thank you. First off, we have Ms. Karen Voss, Alexis Hines, Amanda Trinity, Amy Trask, Athena Vogel, Carolyn Moore, Christine Clark, Dr. Tracy Sands, Emily Raymunda, Holly Lambert, Joanne Gary, Catherine Statz, Nancy Feynman, Roger Jacqueline, Tara Hart, Timothy Sands, Victoria Neff, Jody Wanderman, Michael Thompson, and Luis Velasquez.
Please welcome Tina Beery for a reflection of sixth grade year.
Good morning, everyone. I am Tina. First, I would like to say thank you to all my teachers who have gotten me to where I am today. My favorite year at Newport Middle School was sixth grade. Most students might disagree with me, but I pretty much remember sixth grade as the only normal year of middle school I've had. I remember we were so excited to get our lockers, and when we got them, we became a little frustrated with them. We could not figure out how to open those things. If we made the smallest mistake, we would have to start all over again. And for me, probably the shortest student, a top locker was less than ideal. At times, I could barely see what number I was putting in. One of the fun things in sixth grade was our Griffin goals. These little pieces of yellow paper we would get by answering the question right in class, following the rules, or helping someone. At the end of every month, we would have a raffle. The teachers would go to the store and buy a bunch of things like candy, chips, notebooks, pencils, a bunch of fun little things like that. They would put everything out on the table in the cafeteria at lunch, and we would put our Griffin goals in a bowl. Names would be called, and students would pick their prizes until everything was gone. My favorite event of all was the Little Mermaid play. Other than missing a couple of days of school, I think my favorite part in the play was dancing to Under the Sea. Thank you.
Please welcome Genevieve Pazanka for a reflection of seventh grade year.
Good morning. My name is Jennifer Zonka, and I'd like to thank you all for attending the eighth grade celebration today. I think our seventh grade year was by far the craziest year at Newport Middle School. We still had fun. Although we didn't get to go on all the big field trips, we still managed to enjoy the things we got to do throughout the school year. The Maritime Center was by far one of the best, and one of our only field trips for the seventh grade year. We got to go on walks on paths and learn about different topics like environmental awareness. The staff is very personable and made our experience so much better. We were all dying to get a break from school when spring break rolled around. We were in it for a surprise and took extra and early spring break. Although it was nice to get a long spring break, it was a very difficult transition and learning virtually during the pandemic. It was also very hard to learn at home With many distractions, everything seemed to fall apart on the days the internet went out. The school still tried to make learning outcome fun and interesting. We had a virtual talent show where students could record videos of their unique talents, and then they could send them in, and people could vote for their favorite out of the box. We all managed to survive quarantine and pass 8th grade, so I'm so glad all of us, or most of us, are back in school face to face. We've had many wonderful memories of our years at Beaver Middle School, and I hope we can continue making more throughout our years at high school. Thank you.
Please welcome Mary Ruth for reflection of 8th grade year.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are here to celebrate 8th graders transitioning from middle school to high school. Even though we've had a rough year due to the coronavirus, we were able to have many activities for us to stay connected while still being safe. I would like to thank all of our administration in our school for helping to make sure everyone is able to have a somewhat normal year in spite of all the tragedy around us. I would also like to directly thank Ms. Foss for doing so much to help us have a great student government and putting us stay together. In the time that I have, I'm going to tell you all about the 8th grade memories from this year. Though many of us weren't able to interact with each other in person at school, we still had opportunities such as sports and different art influence classes. We also did fun charities in the Student Council and National Junior Honor Society, such as canned food drives, animal shelter drives, and ringing the bells for Salvation Army. To help raise spirit, the Student Council also organized many fun spirit weeks that included Dress Up Like You're in the 90s, Wear Jersey Day, and Comfy Clothes Day. One of the later memories that happened this year was an amazing opportunity given for virtual and face-to-face kids to participate in a virtual talent show that was put together by Miss Trophy. Speaking of arts in our schools, there were many opportunities this year to engage more in the arts by working with Beaver High. For example, we had an honor choir, an honor band, and a choir group. This helped us have an idea of what things would be like there. Many of these memories were created mainly by the kindness and passion from our wonderful teachers. Thank you for helping us create good memories for the year 2020, though it was very hard.
Please welcome Ms. Heiner.
At this time, I'm going to ask the junior scholars to stand. Liam Perkins, Ava Walker, and Emily Hamilton, and Mary Ruth. In order to qualify for junior scholar, they had to have scored a 550 or higher on the reading section or a 530 or higher on the math section of the PSAT. Let's give them a round of applause.
Please welcome Ms. Walters.
Good morning, everyone. I have the special honor of introducing students who not only attended Beaufort Middle during their 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, but also received and excelled by earning all A's in all core academic classes and elective classes for the past 3 years. That is 6 semesters. Please stand when I call your name and remain standing. Audience, please hold your applause until all names are called. It is my pleasure to recognize the following students: Anjali Bargala, Martin Madrid, Mary Ruth, Sean Markram, and Kareem Simmons. Let's give them a round of applause.
Please welcome Ms. Gopi and Mr. Truman.
Good morning. It is my pleasure on behalf of Beaufort Middle School administration team to recognize our eighth grade students for completion of middle school. Please refrain from clapping until we're finished. Thank you for understanding in advance. Zoe Allen, Adrienne Arlano, Kayla Aris, Jacqueline Bacon, Cole Baptiste, Angela Baragala, Madeline Barker, Tina Berry, Sean Bell, Caitlin Bland, Samari Bonds, Zayden Bonner, Joseph Borenshower, Aubrey Brown, Rashad Brown, Renijah Brown, Carolyn Bryson, Olivia Bumgarner, Jaheen Butler, Raheem Butler, Shania Bison, John Carson. Nathan Shaveria Burns, Chloe Clark, Alyssa Coates, Elena Connolly, Emma Cooler, Ryan Corbin, Asia Corday, Odia Cordray, Amanda Crandall, Clay Gallo, Joseph Darby, Cody Daughtry, Raymond Dibador, Grant Doe, Eleanor Dolan, Leah Shante Duncan, Samir Alder Elias, Zachary Eubank, Jalen Eugene, Leilani Ford, Andrea Forsyth, Preston Frederick, Janavia Frost, Adeline Gibson, Ashlyn Gibson, Nicholas Gibson Smith, Ramel Glover. Emily Goins. Anaya Gray. Yanaya Gray. Isaiah Gregory. Tanaya Griffin. Emma Hamilton. Leslie Hendricks. Damarian Herring. Adriana Hogan. Kamari Hughes. Elizabeth Engel. Audrey Jefferson. Corbin Jeffrey. Christopher Jenkins. Kevin Jenkins. Jakai Johnson. Maya Johnson. Michael Borgeson. Samuel Kernley. Ariana Cook. Marina Pugliani.
Brian Ladson. Joanna Laney. Zayla Lappin. Freddie Lawton III. Lily Legree. Samaya Legree. Kason Lynn. Abigail List. Talia Lofton. Nathan Lovett. Kevin Mack. Martin Madrid. Morgan Marchand. Sean Markham. Tessa Marviglio. Hunter McElveen. Antonio McKnight. Abigail McMurray. Matthew McPherson. Rebecca Merchant. Wesley Millard. David Miller. Autumn Mitchell. Aiden Minderman, Cheyenne Moreland, Hezekiah Morale, Robert Mullen, Xavier Mullen, Ariana Mulligan, Aya Neese, Matthew Noah, Imani Parker, Ishan Patel, Thomas Patton, Neil Perkins, Genevieve Pizanka, Chase Pike, Matthew Proudfit, Larissa Reynolds, Michael Ricks, Jabari Riley, Layla Rivers, Riley Roddy, Mary Ruth, Chloe Sampson, Zarian Sandel, Omarion Scott, Omarion Scott, Deanna Seabrook, Eva Seibel, Chad Sibley, Liliana Silva, Kareem Simmons, Ava Sink, Taylor Siplin, Andrew Smith, Ariana Smith, Joseph Smith, Samantha Spade, Ronnie Stokes, Jaden Talent, Aaron Thomas, Xavier Tobias, Dominique Walker, Ava Walker, James Walker, Leah Watson, LaRon Webb, Fabian Wells, Jonathan Wells, Landon Williams, Genesis Wilson, Carter Womack. Edward Young Grover. Caleb Young. Celeste Young. Sebastian Iporte. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please help in celebrating the class of 2025.
I think people still celebrating here. I would like to thank our students, parents, and staff for their support throughout this trying school year. The Beaufort Middle School class of 2021 represents the first 8th grade class that we promote from this school. That is a big accomplishment. What a year this has been. So many transitions. Starting the school year virtually, then having to pivot to hybrid instruction, and finally, for many of you, in-person learning. Wearing masks, social distancing, desk shields, wiping desks, hand sanitizer, temperature checks, and close contact quarantines for students and staff. It was a challenging year. But as you saw today, we celebrated the success of our students, persevering through trials and tribulations, making them stronger and ready for whatever comes their way. This future class of 2025 will be successful in high school due to the work of this school and the community of folks that's gathered here today. The students of this school had great teachers, involved parents and guardians, a supportive community, and excellent support staff. It's been a joy watching all of you learn and grow, make mistakes, challenge norms, and experience success in and out of the classroom. You have indeed been a great group of students, and you will set the pace for future Griffins at Beaufort Middle School. As your principal, I am proud of each and every one of you. Go on to high school and do more great things. Once again, please congratulate the Beaufort Middle School class of 2021. Please welcome 8th grade band members for the BMS alma mater. Parents, please stay seated until all students have exited the gym. Students will return to their second period classroom. There is a photo booth in the multi-purpose room for your special BMS year in the pictures. Parents, if you wish, please meet your child in their second period classroom and feel free to proceed to the multi-purpose room to take a fun picture with your student. You are then welcome to continue to the front office and check out your child. Thank you so much for your support this year and joining us today for this special celebration. Please stand for the singing of the alma mater.
outside.